a little bit. I've been gone away a little bit, just had a lot of things going on. I actually was not going to do this review of the BET Awards. I just wasn't going to do it. But it has come to my attention that people have been having issues with Beyonce and saying that her message was satanic or something along those lines. So the purpose of this video really is to review the BET Awards and the whole dedication to Prince, and about mental, wellness, and just trying to stay positive, and for us not to keep finding negativity in everything that we see. We have to keep our minds mentally fit. Okay, on with the review. I am not a part of the Beehive or a real, Beyonce fan. I just like any type of music that I think is positive and uplifting. I have not been to her concerts or anything like that. However, I did turn on the BET Awards this year. I had not watched it, I think, had not planned to watch it. I found her production is what it was. I thought it was just so positive. I thought I was in the Congo. I mean, it was so uplifting and so positive, in terms of a message to the African American community. Normally she's very sexual, and I don't really like the whole sexuality thing, but this time she seemed to be trying to tell us, to be comfortable with who we are. And she gave a great performance. The message of the song, it went right, along with the whole BET feeling this year was about we black, we happy to be black, and everything is about being black. We are now, Black America. And her initial presentation just set the stage for the entire BET Awards. I mean, it went right in line with Jesse Williams. I mean, I think they were, doing their thing. Her thing is music and entertainment, and that's what she did, and tried to show us about our heritage. And Jesse Williams got us right on together. He's an African American. I think he used to be a teacher of African American studies. So he did what he did well, which was speak, and tell us what we're doing and tell us what we should be doing. So I personally think they were just, neck and neck. I mean, had I, really, they may have planned it this way. I liked the BET Awards this time, and again, my whole reason really was watching it for the Prince dedications. Prince would be very proud to know that the entertainers are using this forum to help keep us uplifted, to help make us feel good about ourselves. I have a whole new respect for the BET Awards, because it used to be ghetto fabulous. It was just too ghetto for me. But now I have a whole new respect for it. I really enjoyed the BET Awards. I had no idea that Samuel L. Jackson was going to be receiving an award. When I first heard the show on, I'm like, what the hell is Samuel L. Jackson doing sitting in the front row, and why does he know all these rap songs? Love Samuel L. Jackson. Love him, love him, love him. Have forgot all about his whole rehab, story. He was so real that it was unreal. I loved BET Awards for the most part. There were a few things in there that was a little confusing, but overall, I thought it was a great show. I did take a couple of notes. I didn't bring all the notes, here with me to record. Some of the dedications to Prince. I didn't like the Jennifer Hudson. I kind of just thought she wasn't the right person to be singing that song. I mean, her costume and everything was great, but I really just wasn't feeling Jennifer Hudson. But Janelle Monáe got me right on together. And Bilal, which I had never heard him sing. I was like, oh my God, is that Prince? Is that Prince's son? Do we need a DNA test? I think Prince, out of all the people who performed on his behalf, Erykah Badu, of course, we know she's phenomenal. I think Bilal will need a DNA test. I think he's either related to D'Angelo or he is related to Prince. I mean, he laid on the ground like Prince. What's so interesting, he looks so opposite of Prince, different color skin, his hair, he just, all the tattoos. Prince was more, just had a little bit of feminism to him. But I like the roughneck version of Prince. I mean, I loved the show. I will be watching it again in reruns or on demand, whatever way I can watch it, because for the most part, I like the awards. I just don't like the after conversations from the awards where people are taking something so positive, and I mean our own people are taking things so positive and making them negative. We have to just stop being stupid. You know, we got to just stop being stupid and say, hey, they're trying to tell us being who we are and where we from, you know, it is okay. And of course, you know, I'm rocking, I didn't know me and B was going to have braids together, but I'm rocking the braids like Beyonce. Who else was on there? Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys, I just think she has lost. She does not know who she is anymore. I mean, I had her at a different level. You know, I thought she was on the road to like Mariah Carey or something like that. But she gets up there and do some little ugly version of like Sheila E. or maybe Prince playing all these different instruments with a rag on her head. I mean, you somebody's mother. Get an identity. Okay? Get an identity, get in that lane and stay there. It seems to me she's just following, you know, the trend, you know, of Africanism and, you know, heritage, when I don't even think it's really genuine. I just was not feeling anything that she did. I'd have been very content if Alicia Keys got up there with her big Liberace type piano and played from this left side all the way to the right side, all the way back to the left side, into the middle, and stuck her head up. I'd have been content with her having a nice little short haircut, you know, and just did her thing. She just seemed so out of place and uncomfortable. And this may be the real her. Hell, I don't know her personally, but she just did not seem in her comfort zone. It's like she's trying to be someone else or something else. And I kind of feel bad for her because I think she has, you know, good talent. Her voice is beautiful. But she just did not seem, you know, like herself. So that I remember I really did not like. Again, I took a few notes. I can't even talk about Jesse Williams, because I didn't even know he existed until the BET Awards, okay? That man was so serious about his message. He did not even smile when the cameras was put on him in the audience. I kept thinking, who is this guy? He is angry that we are not more proactive in the disadvantages and the racism in America. He is mad, and what makes it interesting is he half black. He's not even 100%. Which, you know, that's irrelevant, but you know, he's very, I mean, he means what he is saying, and he is trying to tell us to get involved. Don't stop marching. Don't stop protesting. Stop being fools. Watch what the police are doing. And I am in total support. I mean, after watching this speech, I was like, well, hell, Jesse, I ain't doing enough. You know, I'm just not. So I got up Monday and started doing more things in the community and, you know, educating, you know, younger people. I'm just going to get out there and just, hell, be more black. You know, I think we just sometimes get caught up in our own lives and our own problems. And there are real things going on. People are being killed at the hand of the police. And the little things we're talking about is really not about nothing. People are losing, you know, their lives. So, power to the people, Jesse. I'm in. I'm back. I'm back on track, and I'm getting ready to be a part of the movement more actively instead of verbally. We need to spend more time being actively involved in being black and being who we are instead of talking the talk. We need to be walking the walk. Okay, let me see. I think I covered everything. Oh, you know, no. Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ross. Lord, George Washington has got up out the grave. He is walking down Peachtree Avenue still. They took like the Constitution and the whole Hamilton message, and they turned it into a rap sing-along or a rap video. George Washington is done. Okay, he is so outdone. They have taken the history in which this country was built on and made it black. I'm telling y'all, I feel so black. I feel so black after the BET Awards. I am just impressed. I feel relief. I feel comfort, and you know who I am, because you get caught up in the day-to-day, and you know you lose who you are, who you trying to be. BET got me together. If anybody ever wanted to know, I'm black. And I think that's about it. It was such a great show. You know, I gotta watch it again. Oh, you know what? No. Who I did not recognize was Dave Chappelle and Kirk Franklin. they obviously, I don't know if Kirk Franklin is ill. I don't want to speak, you know, bad about him, and I don't know. And I looked it up. I couldn't find anything where he was ill. But him and Dave Chappelle, they've been eating chicken again. Genetically altered chicken. They look so fat and healthy. I didn't recognize Kirk Franklin, and I'm still doubting that was him who got up there. I still don't think that was Kirk Franklin. He looks so fat and juicy. And Dave Chappelle looks so healthy. He don't need to do no more. He needs to do some comic shows in his neighborhood in Ohio, Indiana, wherever he at. I don't want him on tour no more. He looks so healthy and so juicy. I am happy to see him happy. You know what he looked? Dave Chappelle looks happy. He was chasing something before. I don't know what it was. I'm not saying he had a drug problem or anything. Maybe he was just chasing, trying to satisfy and please the people, you know, that he was representing or who he worked for. But Dave Chappelle looks like he is happy in his own right, and I am so happy to see you back, Dave, and to see you so happy. Kirk Franklin, you look a little in between happy and sick. I pray, you know, for Kirk Franklin. I pray that he is not sick. I love his music. I don't get into people's personal lives and what they do personally because he's not married to me. But I always liked his music and his messages, and he seemed to be the person who brought the young people in and made it okay to celebrate religion in a different context or a different format, you know, rapping and doing more dancing. So I applaud Kirk Franklin for that. I hope and wish him well. I hope he's not ill, but he's definitely looking a little chunky. So again, the BET Awards was something that was unexpected for me to watch. I enjoyed them. I will be watching it on repeat. If you missed it, you got to watch it, because you got to see where two different people on the show had their butts cut out imitating Prince. One had a fat booty. The other one didn't have such a fat booty, but they both were very funny. Thank you again, and thank you for my followers that I have for continuing to follow me and listen to my channel. I will be doing things more regularly. Thank you.